Hello students, welcome back to my grammar class. In this video, we are going to learn about adjectives and types of adjectives. This is the third part of this topic. Okay, so listen carefully. First, you are going to learn about what is an adjective. See here, an adjective is a describing word. It tells us something specific about a noun. Adjectiveன்றது ஒரு describing word தான். அது எதை describe பண்ணும்னா noun பத்தி describe பண்ணும். Now look at that example. India is a large country. India is a large country. For example, now I am going to remove a word large from that sentence. Then the sentence changes into India is a country. India is ஒரு நாடு. Now I am going to add a word large. India is a large country. India is ஒரு பெரிய நாடு. Now tell me which adds a extra meaning to the noun. Yes, India here is a noun, right? So the word large acts as an adjective and it describes about a noun. Okay students, have you understood? See here, an adjective is a describing word. It usually describes about a noun. Now we are going to learn about the types of adjectives. Now we are going to learn about proper adjectives. Now look at the definition. Proper adjectives are formed from the proper nouns. Okay students, you all learned about nouns, right? Now tell me, what is a noun? Yes, a noun is the name of the person, place, animals or thing. Then tell me, what is a proper noun? Yes, a proper noun is the name of the person, place or things in particular. ஸோ ஒருத்தவங்களுக்கு பர்டிகுலராக நேம் இருந்தால் அது வந்து ப்ராப்பர் நவுனில் தான் வரும். அதே மாதிரி பர்டிகுலர் பிளேசஸ்க்கு வந்து நேம்ஸ் இருக்கும்ல, ஸோ அது எல்லாமே வந்து ப்ராப்பர் நவுனில் தான் வரும். Now see here, especially from the names of the places, continents, countries, states and cities. What is mean by continent? Yes, continent na கண்டங்கள். Okay students, now tell me, how many continents are there in the world? Yes, there are 7 continents, right? What are they? Africa, Antarctica, Asia, Australia, Europe, North America and South America. Okay, you know continents mean கண்டங்கள். Then what is mean by countries? Yes, countries means நாடு. Now tell me, how many countries are there in the world? Yes, there are 193 countries are there. And then state. What is mean by state? Yes, state means மாநிலங்கள். Okay, now tell me, how many states are in Tamil Nadu? Yes, there are 38 states in Tamil Nadu. And then what is cities? Yes, cities means நகரங்கள். And persons. Person here is name of the particular person. So that these are always starts with the capital letter. We know that proper noun always starts with the capital letter. And hereby proper adjectives are also starts with the capital letter. Okay students, have well understood what is proper adjectives? Shall we recall once? Yes, a proper adjectives are formed from the proper nouns. You know what is a proper noun? Yes, a proper noun is the particular name of the person, place, animals or things. Especially from the name of the places. Places which includes continents, countries, states, cities and name of the persons. And you have to know that proper adjectives always starts with the capital letter. Okay students, now we are going to see few examples for proper adjectives. Look at the first example. Dhoni is an Indian player. We are going to find out the proper adjectives. You know that proper adjectives are formed from the proper noun. What is a proper noun? Yes, a proper noun is the name of the particular person, place, animals or thing. Here, Dhoni is the name of the person. So it comes under a proper noun. And then which is a proper adjective here? Yes, Indian is a proper adjective. Look at the second example. Shakespeare wrote many plays about kings and queens. Shakespeare wrote many plays about kings and queens. Shakespeare is the author. Okay, அவங்க வந்து ஒரு ரைட்டர். அவங்க வந்து கிங்கை பற்றியும் குயினை பற்றியும் நிறைய பிளேஸ் எழுதியிருக்காங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்கிறாங்க. ஸோ ஹியர் விச் இஸ் அ நவுன் ஹியர்? எஸ், ஷேக்ஸ்பியர் இஸ் த நேம் ஆஃப் த பர்டிகுலர் பர்சன். அண்ட் தென் விச் இஸ் அ ப்ராப்பர் அட்ஜெக்டிவ் ஹியர்? எஸ், there is no proper adjective here. Okay students, have you understood both the examples? Now we are going to learn about participle as adjectives. Yes, participle as adjectives. The present and the past participle of the verbs are commonly used as adjectives. And then the present participles of the verb is formed by adding ing. present participle of the verb வந்து எப்படி ஃபார்ம் ஆகும்னா verb கூட ing சேர்த்தா அது வந்து present participle ஆகிடும். For example, interestன்ற verbல ing சேர்த்தா it changes into interesting. Okay, and then engage, it changes into engaging. Okay students, have you understood what is the present participle? Yes, the present participle of the verb is formed by adding ing to the verb. verb கூட மட்டும் தான் நம்ம வந்து ing ஆட் பண்ணணும். noun கூடலாம் நம்ம ஆட் பண்ணக்கூடாது. Clear with that? You have to add ing to the verbs. Here are the few examples. Look at the first one. I am working. Now tell me which is a subject and which is a verb here. Yes, subject here is a I. And which is a main verb? Yes, main verb here is a working. And then which is a helping verb? Yes, helping verb here is am. And then the main verb. Now look at the main verb, working. Students, now tell me which is a base verb here? Yes, base verb here is work. And then we have added ing to form the present participle. So which is a present participle here? Yes, working here is a present participle. Now look at the second example. He was singing. He was singing. Here he is a subject, was is a helping verb, and singing is a present participle. Why singing is a present participle? Yes, the base verb here is sing, and then we have added ing to form the present participle. Okay students, so which is a present participle in the second example? Yes, singing. And then look at the third example. She is reading a book. She is reading a book. அவ வந்து book படிச்சிட்டு இருக்கா. So here which is a subject here? Yes, she here is a subject, is here is a helping verb, and then reading is a present participle. A book is a object. Students, now tell me why reading here is a present participle? And we know that present participle of the verb is formed by adding ing to the base form. Which is a base verb here? Yes, read here is a base verb, and then we have added ing to form the present participle. So it changes into read plus ing, reading. Okay students, have I understood the present participle? Shall we recall once? See here, the present participle of the verb is formed by adding ing to the base form. Present participle of the verb வந்து எப்படி ஃபார்ம் ஆகும்னா அதோட பேஸ் verb கூட ing சேர்த்தா அது வந்து present participle கன்வெர்ட் ஆகிடும். Okay students, have you understood the present participle? Now you are going to learn about the past participle. Okay students, see here, the past participle of the verb is formed by adding d, t, n, ed, en. Okay, the past participle of the verb is formed by past participle of the verb வந்து எப்படி ஃபார்ம் ஆகுனா d, t, n, ed, en. இது கூட நம்ம ஆட் பண்ணணும். எஸ், பேஸ் verb கூட d, t, n, ed, en ஆட் பண்ணா it changes into the past participle. For example, steal. S-T-E-A-L. What's mean by steal? Yes, steal means திருடுறது. Okay, then what is the past form of the steal? Yes, it is stole. S-T-O-L-E. Now we are clear with the present verb and the past verb, right? Yes, present verb is steal and then past verb is stole. Okay, you know that we have to add D, T, N, Ed or En to the base form of the verb. If it is a past participle, you have to add D, T, N, Ed, En to the past verb. So, which is a past verb here? Yes, stole, right? S-T-O-L-E. So that we are going to add N. So, it changes into stolen. S-T-O-L-E-N. Now, stolen here is a past participle. Okay, students, you have learned about the present participle, right? Yes, you have to add ing to the present form of the verb. So, which is a present form of the verb here is? Yes, steal. So, steal changes into stealing. So, present participle is stealing, and then past participle is stolen, and then present tense of the verb is steal, and then past tense of the verb is stole. I am going to give you one more example so that you can understand very clearly. What is mean by break? Yes, break na odaikiradhu, right? So, break here is a verb. It is a main verb. So, that what is the past form of the verb break? Yes, it is broke. B-R-O-K-E. Then what is the past participle? Yes, broken. B-R-O-K-E-N. We have added only the letter N to change the past tense of the verb into the past participle of the verb. Okay students, clear with that? Then what is the present participle of the verb? Yes, break plus ing changes into breaking. So that here break here is a present verb, broke here is a past verb, breaking is a present participle, broken is a past participle. Okay students, have you understood what is a present participle? Now we are going to learn about the compound adjectives. What is meant by compound adjectives? Yes, a compound adjectives are made up of two or more words which are often joined by a hyphen. Okay, a compound adjectives are made up of two or more words which are often joined by the hyphens. Compound adjectives வந்து எப்படி ஃபார்ம் ஆகுனா, ரெண்டு வேர்ட்ஸ் இல்லைனா மூணு வேர்ட்ஸ் சேர்ந்து ஒரு காம்பவுண்ட் அட்ஜெக்டிவ்ஸாக ஃபார்ம் பண்ணும். அது வந்து ஐஃபன் சேர்த்து தான் நம்ம எழுதுவோம். Okay students, have you understood what is a compound adjectives? Now we are going to learn about few examples for compound adjectives. Okay students, now look at the first example. Danny's dog is well behaved. Okay, Danny's dog is well behaved. Here which noun is used here? Yes, possessive noun is used here. Yes, Danny's dog, Danny-oda dog. Yes, the possession noun which tells us about the ownership or relationship. And then now tell me which is a compound adjective here? Yes, Danny is the name of the person, so it comes under in a proper noun. So see here, well behaved, it is a compound adjectives. Why it is a compound adjectives? Yes, a compound adjectives are formed from the two or more words which are often joined by the hyphens. ரெண்டு வேர்ட்ஸ் சேர்ந்ததா compound adjectives. அது வந்து நம்ம வந்து hyphen மூலமாக தான் ஜாயின் பண்ணி எழுதியிருப்போம். So here well behaved is the compound adjectives. Danny-oda dog வந்து நல்லா நடந்துக்குது அப்படின்னு சொல்லியிருக்காங்க. Now look at the second example. You have to be open-minded about things. You have to be open-minded about things. நீ வந்து எல்லா விஷயத்தில் ஓப்பன் மைண்டட்னா திறந்த மனதோட பேசணும் அப்படின்றது அதோட தமிழ் மீனிங். Okay students, now tell me which is a compound adjective here? Yes, you know that open-minded here is a compound adjectives. Why it is a compound adjectives? Yes, you know that two or more words formed joined to form a compound adjectives. So here open and minded joined to form a compound adjectives. Okay students, have you understood the compound adjectives? See you in the next video. Thank you.